Hello guys, this is Dominic Rossi, and I'm going to talk to you about something really shocking for today because I'm going to be really hyped for coming in 2 days or whatsoever. So basically this is going to be really something crazy today, and it's going to be really cool, and yeah, and we all know that Wolf King season 1 was already out in March, and we all know that. But I want to talk about something really incredible to watch. But basically, it's gonna be incredible. So yeah. Just so you know, see Curtis Jobling's series of Werelord is pretty incredible to see how it goes. And for Wolf King, it was pretty cool. Like, here's the thing: the moment I really saw that, it was pretty cool. And basically, it was really incredible. And not only that, it was really based from like the books though. There was like werelords, werebears, werefoxes, even weresharks, and even Drew, the long lost king. I remember like watching Wolf King season 1, and the moment that I saw that, it was pretty incredible. And the moment I really saw it was pretty good. And it's kind of crazy. But back from August, when me and my family went to Fantasy Island and in Bay Village, I remember like watching the final episode of The Fall of the Lion of Wolf King season 1, episode 8, and it was kind of like incredible, but like a bit insane. And but it's the fact that like the moment I saw that, that was insane. Like I just see like the most iconic scenes, but basically it's gonna be incredible. And I even tried to see if they're making season 2 back from then. Then I saw the season 2 trailer, which is official, and I was like, "Oh my god, is it really happening right now?" And my mind is like blown. But basically, it was like, incredibly insane, but like possible. I could like never even see what happens. But don't get me wrong, I pretty much thought if Lady Gretchen, or I don't know that Lady Gretchen could be a werelord, or if she could, I mean, but you know, it's like somehow the fact that like it's like insane like this, and somehow that like even though like the saddest part for me of, well, not the saddest part, but the most shocking part of episode 8 is that Drew's dad named Mac Farron just died by the Rat Lord. My goodness. Even like that's insane. Like how can I even know that? But anyway, throughout its life, I've been trying to look for some information about werelords. So by Curtis Jobling. So I've been usually remember like watching all the episodes, like episodes 1 through 8, season 1. But it's the fact that like, but don't get me wrong, if this can make like 16 episodes of Wolf King, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be really cool. And I'm really surprised to see, or I don't know, I don't know who will not survive in season 2. But if anyone dies in season 2, I'm gonna lose my mind. But don't get me wrong, I got a feeling like if Drew Farron would needs to have a queen, if he were to be a king, um don't get me wrong, I got a feel like he could like marry Lady Gretchen, I think, because I got a feeling that like she might be too bossy for Drew Farron, I think. But don't get me wrong, I just feel like it's. I feel like if they could get married to each other, hopefully, I could like basically be surprised and see what happens. And probably, yeah. But the best thing I can really look forward to for season 2 is gonna be new characters, because it's like basically I don't know who were the characters were in the new ones in season 2, but hopefully I'll see what happens. But I just got a feeling like it could like basically it could like connect the story all at once. So if season 2 is coming in 2 days, please make a happy ending. I didn't want any other alternate endings like this. But don't get me wrong, I just really wanted the happiest ending ever. And yes, I know it's gonna be the final season. So yeah, it's probably gonna be incredible. Like it's gonna be like a usual great way for season 2 for this. But like I can't wait to see the new characters from what might happen. But like the fact that like I'm really hyped for this one is that I'm like a huge fan of the Werelord books, and I think it's like such an interesting thing. But like the great characters from the books, and I think it's like the greatest moment I ever watched was also great for me. So like, but for me from season one, I kind of feel like I remember watching Vega as the were shark. I didn't even know about were sharks because it's pretty cool, but it's pretty cool. But still, it's awesome. I still even like remember thinking about what Drew Farron's brother um wait, I don't know what his brother's name is, but it's Trent, I believe. Yeah, Trent. Yeah. I don't know what happened to him, but I mean, here's the thing. Back from the ending of episode 8, he recently got like shot by like an well, not like shot, but like blown by that tiny poison arrow that really went by the chest. So it got me thinking that like what kind of kingdom is that? And then he says to the unknown mysterious guy and says, "I'm not a threat, or I mean, or I'm not the enemy. The wolf is." So it got me really thinking that maybe that in the end of season one, I believe there was gonna be a new villain or a new enemy. So or a new nemesis, I believe, because I don't know who the mysterious guy is, but I really do get a feeling like for season two that Drew Farron and his team will be able to fight together because I got a feeling that they'll be make a great team for season two. However, I might know that back from then they basically added the great effects and the great animation, and it was really based from the books when I saw it on Netflix for the first time, and it was pretty great and it's pretty awesome. And I don't know what future awaits for season two for Wolf King for whatever reason, but I pretty much feel like it could be like really incredible to see what really happens in season two. Like watching that is it's pretty shocking but pretty cool. It's like peak cinema, and I basically know of Duke Bergen as Bear Lords, and so is Lady Whitley. It was pretty great, but it's pretty awesome. But in season two trailer, I remember seeing Hector has this black mark on his hand. I don't know what that was. Maybe it could be something that back from season one, if I remember correctly. If it was back from those mysterious creatures, I think, like back in the woods, I think like it's like basically that I kind of remember. So I got a feeling that maybe, like just maybe, I think it could be dark magic, but if it's not even a reference to the Dragon Prince, I could feel like it could be something. Like I wouldn't be too confused for a minute, like or for whatever reason. But I would just feel like that I want to wait until it's out and knowing what really happens, and So I'll be waiting for it to see what really happens to Drew Farron, Hector, Lady Whitley, and so many other characters. But then in the moment, it could be really shocked and knowing what on earth will be going on, and and of course by then, and since it's gonna be shocking to know what it could be, I could actually wait and see what really happens in season two, and I could feel like that I could wait for seeing what the future of the Wolf King would be like, and basically it's gonna be really awesome. And the moment I really even saw the trailer of season two is that when King Leopold was holding the crown right on top of the castle. I don't even know, like, isn't there gonna be like a death scene for King Leopold? I just really wish there is, but still, it could be really cool for what really would happen in this one. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be really, really, really insane if that happens, but still, it could happen. But the one thing that actually kind of really shocks me, and I remember like watching the Wolf King season two trailer, and it's not that for me it's scary, is for what King Leopold was biting um uh Duke Bergen's shoulder or neck. I don't know. I feel like it could be neither. I don't know. But if it's neither, I want to just be I don't know, not crying in tears or something. I wouldn't basically be upset about it, but I didn't want to, you know, see what will happen in this, but I would get feeling like if I would just like wait and see what really does happen in this one. I could like feel like I could just like generally wait to see what happens. But I could just like feel like that for season 2 would be probably epic. So probably for me is that well, actually, wait. Part of my isolation, my idea for season 2 is that I know that Drew is not yet the king, but maybe in season 2 he will in the future. What if it time skipped Drew Farron to become a king? I mean, don't get me wrong. It could basically be incredible to see what it is or what it was. So I got a feeling that, like, back from season 2, you can see the like a bunch of ships right outside and basically see what really happens. So I got a feeling that like um that Prince Lucas as the villain, I believe, that the young prince was gonna take what's his and what's probably what gonna happen. And it's very kind of surprising to know what's gonna be happening to see because it's kind of somehow it kind of leads into what really happened to the season, which I am not going to spoil. That was found in the trailer. So I got a feeling that so it might be something that will be connected, like I said again. So when I saw it in the trailer, I saw the dead marks from the lion troop soldier. I don't know what the marks are, what the scars on this chest, but that is crazy. Maybe like the lion troopers are like possessed, or maybe I don't know what it is. But the character that has like a mustache and when they are carrying Drew Farron and Lady Whitley in the Unknown Castle is insane. But I don't know what the character's name is, but I will find out. And the other shot of Drew Farron holding a lion statue and holding a sword and the crown, that is great. And the most beautiful moment is when Gretchen or Lady Gretchen was sitting next to Drew Farron, and she says that she looks fine and graceful, and all the queen is meant to be. So I feel like they could probably happen sometime in season 2. And the new villain right next to Prince Lucas, I don't know who that villain is, but I'll see to it. And another thing that just really scares me, or what surprises me, is how Lady Gretchen has become another werelord. How did I not even see that coming? And don't get me wrong, I don't want her to be choosing at the wrong side. I want her to be on the good side, not like the bad guy side, but the good side. And the part of where Drew Farron is falling and Lady Whitley saying no to Drew because he's falling down. I don't know what's gonna happen. But all the people in this trailer have been possessed, and the one playing music that sounds a bit mysterious. And it's not like all a bunch of ships are like firing missiles to Lycia. How on earth are you gonna shoot missiles or flames in Lycia? Isn't that like a bit excessive? Don't get me wrong, I did not see the whole season 2 part, but I only see the trailer. Don't get me wrong, I don't even want the whole entire thing to be having more deaths in this. I want to have it to be a happy ending. You know what I mean? It could be really cool. And here's another thing. Another Drew Farron wearing a crown? How is that even possible? How is that really even possible for this? I don't even mention it, but still, it's pretty crazy. But to real, like the probably like the actual crazy thing for me, and it's kind of cool. But it's somehow like the great fact that like if you can zoom in the trailer, you can see Lord Brogan at the background, but it's gonna be really cool. And another lord, or I don't know what kind of lord that is for the werelords. And from what really happened in season 2 trailer was Hector shooting his dark powers at that soldier. How is that even really possible? And when he was trying to aim at the yellow golden knight suit, I don't know what that is, but we even got Vega in this one, and it's probably incredible to see. And in the background, you can see Hector still and another uh mage or another magic ancestor. I don't know. But if you look closely in the background, right behind Vega, you can see another person right behind him. I don't know who that is, but we even see Van Cascan trying to use his dark power on Lady Gretchen. What is he even doing to her? She didn't even do anything wrong. Or maybe something else. But in another part, you can see Lord Brogan being possessed, trying to yell at the screen. And another one was when Duke Bergen are fighting King Leopold for the second time. How did I even know this? But it's pretty incredible to see what happens. So yeah, I didn't basically even. I really do enjoy season one, but season two, I'm looking forward to this. But the moment you're saying in the trailer when I saw Drew and Trent fighting, because they are brothers. My God, this is like Optimus versus Megatron. Because this is like something like a Transformers One in 2024. So ironically, I've been I don't know how to say it, but I've been obsessed of Wolf King. But basically, what I saw was more shocking, and I don't know what will be the end of the episode of episode 8. But if it says the fall of the wolf, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I really do wish that if Drew Farron could marry Lady Gretchen, I would be like, generally shocked by this. And those unknown Golden Knight soldiers, I don't know what kind of kingdom that is. But yeah, but I got a feeling that I don't know what will happen in season two, but I'm really looking forward to this. And for what I said before, I kind of feel like that when I saw the trailer of this, I feel like that King Leopold was biting Duke Bergen's back. And but the final shot that really happened in season two trailer from Wolf King is that the undead Bear Lord soldiers try to corner around Drew Farron. How could you possibly try cornering him around? Did you just feel like that you're not gonna like do something even worse or cursed? Like, don't get me wrong, it's like really cool, but it's like basically not like the craziest part, but still. But I mean, you get some ideas. So yeah, I don't know what will happen in the future, but I'll just be looking forward to it. So yeah, it's kind of basically that's it. Yeah. So anyway, guys, please love the video if you liked it, and yep, 2 days left for uh, Wolf King. Please let there be a happy ending. Thank you.